TJ Warren just went off. He just dropped 47 points. He broke the Westchester Knicks scoring record. He just broke it. New York was looking to add him by March 1st, but now it seems like they're going to have heavy competition in order to add TJ Warren to the roster. We're also going to be discussing Karl-Anthony Towns and his recent comments about rookie Ariel Hukporti and his work ethic and why he's on the fast track to success. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. But before we get started, guys, about 54% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. We are on a mission to try to reach 25,000 subscribers, and we could really use your support. If you enjoy daily Knicks content like this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it could really support all the great content that we're creating for you. And now, let's get started. TJ Warren drops 47 points, breaking the Westchester Knicks scoring record. We have been talking about TJ Warren on this channel for weeks now. I have said at length that right now, TJ Warren is one of the best scorers in the G League. And after last night, every single person in the NBA knows that for a fact. He just broke the Westchester Knicks scoring record. He dropped 47 points in the G League. The Knicks have been biding their time. They cannot add TJ Warren right now. But as soon as March 1st comes, they will be able to add TJ to this team. That's their plan. That's what they want to do. But now there are multiple teams around the league that are looking what happened last night in the G League, looking at what TJ Warren did, and are now thinking to themselves, I need a player like that on my team. TJ Warren went off. Take a look at what he did. Shout out to the NBA G League account on the app X for giving us the following information. TJ Warren breaks the Westchester Knicks scoring record. He dropped 47 points on 14 of 23 shooting, 7 of 13 from 3. 7 of 13 from 3. You need another three-point shooter on your roster? TJ is the answer. He also helped grab 11 rebounds, so he's contributing on the boards as well, too. It was a gritty overtime win against the Charge, but the Westchester Knicks were able to do it. He had a little bit of help because, as you see there, Jacob Toppin had 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. He almost had himself a triple-double. That is amazing to watch. Not only TJ, but a number of the Westchester Knicks last night were playing great basketball. One thing is clear to see. If the Knicks ever need talent, they don't have to go far. It's in Westchester. I do not see TJ Warren being available by March 1st. Another team, I don't know who. I can't predict that. But I know multiple teams watched the G League last night. They saw what TJ Warren did. A lot of teams have already been talking about potentially adding him to their roster. And now he's just given them every reason to do so. He just broke the scoring record for the Westchester Knicks, dropped 47 points efficiently, and was 7 of 13 from 3. Every single team in the NBA right now is looking for a wing that can defend, that is tall, that can get rebounds, that can shoot, and can go off at any given point in time. TJ Warren just showed you he's capable of doing all of that and more. And if he's able to do that on the Westchester Knicks, then I guarantee some of that will be able to translate to the NBA level, especially the scoring. He's always been a good scorer. If he goes back to the NBA, it'll still contribute that way. Maybe he won't get as many touches, but when he does get those touches, he'll be efficient, he'll be able to score, and he'll be able to give you points. I am shocked and amazed that he is still available right now, but that's not going to last. At some point soon, a team's going to be able to sign him, get him on their team, and the Knicks will be able to miss out on another player from Westchester that they probably would have gotten if they were able to add them earlier on. We lost Chuma. We might lose TJ. The next player that could be lost is Moses Brown. Hopefully, the Knicks are able to add that player that they want to this roster before any other NBA team's able to steal them and add them to their team instead. Another thing I want to talk about today is the rise of rookie Ariel Hukporti. Every single time this kid gets minutes, he shines. His defense gets better, his offense gets better, and his chemistry with whoever he's playing with on the floor gets better as well too. And recently, Karl-Anthony Towns, probably the best big man in the game today right now. You can argue it's between him and Joker. Go ahead, argue with yourselves. Either way, he's one of the best big men in the game today. And recently he was speaking to the media about Hukporti, his work ethic, and why he's on the fast track to success. Let's see exactly what Towns had to say about Hukporti. Karl-Anthony Towns on Ariel Hukporti. He's fantastic. The work has been fantastic. Every day, he's come in with the right mindset. He's hungry to be the best version of himself and super coachable, and it allows him to be on the fast track to success. He's done himself nothing but wonders by being who he is, the player he is, and just wanting to be a superstar in his role. What more could you ask for if you're a big man in this league? One of the premier big men in the game today in Karl-Anthony Towns is giving you this level of praise in your first year in the NBA. I don't care where you played before, all the experience you had before. We're talking about where you are right now. The way you treat the game, the way you come in, your mindset, your attitude, your coachability. Towns praised all of that for Ariel Hukporti. But not only that, he believes he's on the fast track to superstardom, the fast track to success. And I believe it, because every time we see him on the floor, he just looks better and better and better, more comfortable and more able to give you an impact off the bench. And here's what I got to say about this. Ariel Hukporti should be the primary backup center for Karl-Anthony Towns until Mitchell Robinson is ready, available, and active to return. But until that happens, Hukporti should be the primary. And even if OG Anunoby returns and Robinson's still not available, let Precious Achiuwa come off the bench primarily for OG and let Hukporti primarily be the backup for Towns, because eventually that's what's going to happen anyways. You're eventually going to have Robinson coming in for Towns, and likely you're going to push Precious Achiuwa to the backup power forward position, and he's going to come in for OG Anunoby. If you're going to do it anyways, and that's something you're going to go to in the future, why not practice it now? Practice it with the roster you have now, so that way when Mitchell Robinson comes back, everybody understands what they need to do. They understand their role in that rotation. That's key there. And let's say Robinson can't go one day. Load management. He suffers another injury. Something like that happens. Again, I'm not wishing anything bad on him. I hope he comes back 100% healthy with no issues. But you have to understand the player. And if we're understanding the player, it's a risk. And if something happens, it will be great to have Hukporti waiting in the wings. But even better, it'll be better to have Hukporti who understands his role, knows how to play with Towns, and knows how to run the offense that we always want to run if we have a double big lineup. If you develop him now, give him the minutes now. I don't know about you guys, but I like seeing players get what they deserve. TJ Warren, out, was in the NBA at some point in time, left with injury, had to work his way back, killing it in the G League. He deserves another chance in the NBA. And then we have Ariel Hukporti, his rise, what he's been doing as a rookie. He deserves a chance in the NBA. He deserves legit minutes. He's getting them right now. And TJ, he's about to get them again very soon. But I love stories like this, where players get exactly what they deserve and what they earn. And according to Kat, Hukporti is earning each and every minute he's getting right now in terms of practice, in terms of his mindset, and in terms of his coachability. I love that. And I know New York loves it too. Not only his defense, but the way he treats and approaches the game. You cannot teach that. You have to have that inside you already. And Hukporti has it in spades. But what about you guys? What do you think about TJ Warren going off and dropping 47 points? And what about Karl-Anthony Towns and his praise of Hukporti. Do you agree with him? Do you think that Hukporti is on the fast track to success? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.